Ever pondered if the moon landing was merely an elaborate ruse? Let's take a stroll down that lunar lane of mystery and intrigue. The year was 1969, man was about to take his first step on the moon, or was he? Some folks out there believed that the moon landing was nothing but a grand spectacle, a hoax masterminded by the US government. The world watched in awe as Neil Armstrong made that one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. But was this just a cleverly crafted television show, designed to dupe us all? One of the key points often brought up by skeptics is the fluttering flag. How could a flag flutter, they ask, when there's no air or wind on the moon? An interesting question indeed. Then there's the curious case of the missing stars. Why, in the photographs taken on the moon, are there no stars in the black lunar sky? A question that has puzzled many over the years. Finally, let's not forget the infamous C rock, a rock clearly visible in one of the photographs with what seems to be the letter C inscribed on it. Was this a prop, accidentally left on the set of the moon landing, or just a strange coincidence? But before we jump to conclusions, let's also consider the counter-arguments. The fluttering flag? Well, it's said to be due to the way the flag was deployed, and the effects of zero gravity. The missing stars, a result of the camera's exposure settings, and that mysterious C rock, well, it appears only in a copy of the original image, not in the original itself. So, could it be a simple case of photo damage? Could the moon landing have been an epic charade, or is it just a flight of fancy? As we delve deeper into the world of conspiracies, remember, truth can be stranger than fiction. So, hold on to your hats, folks. We're just getting started. Are extraterrestrials secretly residing in the enigmatic Area 51? Now that's a question that has been tickling the minds of conspiracy theorists for decades. Nestled in the heart of Nevada, Area 51, an ultra-secretive US Air Force facility, has been a hotbed of UFO sightings and extraterrestrial conspiracy theories. The US government's tight-lipped stance on the facility's activities has only fueled speculation further. Why all the secrecy, you might ask? Well, isn't that the million-dollar question? In the realm of the unexplained, we've had numerous supposed sightings of unidentified flying objects or UFOs in the vicinity of Area 51. Eyewitness accounts describe strange, unworldly aircraft performing physics-defying maneuvers in the sky. Now, are these just advanced military aircraft being tested, or are we looking at the handiwork of our alien neighbors? And let's not forget the testimonies of supposed former employees who claim to have worked alongside extraterrestrials within the confines of Area 51. Bob Lazar, a self-proclaimed former Area 51 scientist, sparked a global sensation when he alleged that he had worked on reverse engineering alien technology at the base. Though his claims are yet to be substantiated, they've certainly added an extra layer of intrigue to the Area 51 narrative. On the flip side, the US government's official stance is that Area 51 is a testing site for experimental aircraft and weapons systems. While this may sound mundane, it does pose a question. Could these experimental aircraft actually be reverse-engineered alien technology, as Lazar suggested? It's a tantalizing thought, right? The idea that we're not alone in the universe, that our interstellar neighbors might be living right under our noses, is both thrilling and unnerving, but until we get definitive proof, it remains a theory. A mind-boggling, spine-tingling theory. So do you reckon we're not alone in the universe? Could the Bermuda Triangle be a doorway to another realm? Now, isn't that a question to set your mind whirling? Let's dive into the enigma that is the Bermuda Triangle, a region that has been the center of countless conspiracy theories for decades. This infamous triangle, with its corners at Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, has been blamed for the disappearance of dozens of ships and planes without a trace. It's a place where compasses go haywire, and where some believe the laws of physics don't quite apply. A place where, some say, reality itself might be a little skewed. Is there a portal to another dimension hidden beneath those waves? Some conspiracy theorists certainly think so. They argue that the numerous unexplained disappearances are the result of these unfortunate vessels and aircraft stumbling into a cosmic gateway, never to return. Others suggest that the Bermuda Triangle is a hotbed of extraterrestrial activity. Perhaps it's a cosmic parking lot for alien spacecrafts, a pit stop on their galactic road trip, or maybe, just maybe, it's a wormhole, a shortcut to distant stars and galaxies. However, these theories are, admittedly, a bit on the wild side. Scientists have proposed more rational explanations. They point to the region's frequent and violent storms, strong ocean currents, and large fields of methane hydrates, which can potentially destabilize ships and down aircraft. Some propose magnetic anomalies as the culprit. The Bermuda Triangle is one of the few places on Earth where true north and magnetic north line up, which could potentially confuse navigational equipment. Then there's human error and equipment failure, which, let's face it, can happen anywhere. But when it happens in the Bermuda Triangle, it's bound to fuel the fires of conspiracy. So, what's the truth? Is the Bermuda Triangle a gateway to another dimension, a playground for extraterrestrials, or just a region with hazardous natural conditions? As with many things in life, the answer might be a blend of fact and fiction, of the mundane and the extraordinary. Is the Bermuda Triangle a death trap, or just a misunderstood stretch of ocean? Until we have definitive proof, the mystery continues. Is the world being controlled by a clandestine society named the Illuminati? Now there's a question that's been echoing through the corridors of conspiracy for centuries. Yes, centuries. The Illuminati, as it turns out, is not a brainchild of the digital age. Let's take a step back and walk down the cobblestone streets of the late 18th century to Bavaria, Germany. Here in the year 1776, a group of intellectuals formed a society called the Illuminati, aiming to oppose religious influence over public life and abuses of state power. But by the close of the century, the secret society was suppressed and disbanded. Or was it? Fast forward to the present day, and the Illuminati is still very much alive in the minds of many. So, what's the deal? Are they real, or is it all just a tantalizing tale? The theory goes that the Illuminati survived, evolved, and now puppeteer world events from the shadows. From political upheavals to economic crashes, they're said to pull the strings, driving the world towards a new world order. And then there are the symbols. Oh, the symbols. The all-seeing eye, the pyramid, the number 666. They're everywhere, aren't they? On our dollar bills, in our music videos, even in the logos of multinational corporations. If you believe the theorists, these symbols are the Illuminati's way of subtly flaunting their omnipresence and power. But, of course, there's another side to this coin. Skeptics argue that the Illuminati is nothing more than a myth, a figment of our collective imaginations, fueled by our fascination with the unknown and our love for a good conspiracy. They point out the lack of concrete evidence and the implausibility of such a vast, complex conspiracy remaining hidden for so long. So where does that leave us? Are the Illuminati puppet masters, or just a figment of our collective imaginations? The truth, as they say, is out there. But remember, in a world where knowledge meets entertainment with a bang, it's always up to you to decide what you believe. Was there a second gunman on the grassy knoll at JFK's assassination? A question that has piqued the curiosity of countless conspiracy theorists and history buffs alike. Welcome back to our thrilling journey through the labyrinth of conspiracy theories. This time, we're diving deep into the heart of Dallas, Texas, circa 1963. The Warren Commission's report on JFK's assassination concluded that Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone. But the plot thickens, and the idea of an unseen shooter still lingers. The Zapruder film, the most complete visual recording of JFK's assassination, shows the president reacting to a fatal bullet while riding in a motorcade. Some argue that the trajectory and timing of the shots couldn't possibly have come from Oswald's location in the Texas School Book Depository. So if not Oswald, then who? That's where our shadowy figure on the grassy knoll comes into play. Some eyewitnesses claim to have heard shots coming from that direction, not the depository. Others even reported seeing smoke or a flash of light from the knoll at the time of the shooting. Over the years, various theories have sprung up like wildflowers, each with its unique twist on the second gunman hypothesis. Some point at the CIA, others at the Mafia, and even at Vice President Lyndon B. Johnson. Regardless of who they suggest as the potential culprit, they all share a common thread: the belief that Oswald didn't act alone. The second gunman theory is a testament to our human nature, to question, to probe, and to seek the truth, no matter how elusive it may be. The inconsistencies, the ambiguities, the unanswered questions, they all fuel our insatiable curiosity and keep the debate alive, even after more than 6 decades. Was JFK's assassination a simple act of a lone gunman, or a complex plot shrouded in mystery? Only time will tell if we ever uncover the truth behind this enduring enigma. Until then, let's keep questioning, exploring, and unearthing the secrets that history has chosen to veil.